Welcome to Wrestling Talk in the Shop, where we cover all things professional wrestling, from new wrestling to classic wrestling and everything in between. We go to wrestling and everything in the ring. Join us now for Wrestling Talk in the Shop.
Hey guys, it's John from Wrestling Talk in the Shop, and we just got through watching day one episode of Monday Night Raw. I thought I would go over, do a quick review over it, and we'll see. They kind of built the show up like of course that was a pay-per-view, and I can kind of see why they didn't want to do a pay-per-view today, but they built the Monday Night Raw up, like sort of a pay-per-view status, all week's going to be a big week for WWE. And anyway, the show opened with Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax. And very shocking, Nia Jax, Raw was held in San Diego, California. Of course, that's Nia Jax's hometown. And anyway, she was the winner. She busted Becky open like 5 years ago, like when they, before Survivor Series. I'm really surprised that Nia Jax won, and I can only think she's headed towards Rhea Ripley with the for the world title. And I don't think she'll beat Rhea Ripley. I mean, I could be wrong. I wasn't expecting her to beat Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that was surprising me, especially since they hardly ever let you win in your own hometown either.
But anyway, and then so Nia Jax got the win there, and of course after the match, and you hardly ever see blood on WWE anymore. But anyway, Becky Lynch was definitely busted open, or maybe it was fake blood. I really don't know. Anyway, and then we go to we get a backstage segment with Cody, and he comes to the ring, he comes to the ring. I don't understand this. When he comes to the ring in a suit, he gets beat up or attacked, but when he comes to the ring in his wrestling gear, nothing's out there. But of course, and then he comes to the ring in his wrestling gear and cuts a promo on Shinsuke Nakamura, and of course, there's one lucky fan there. He gets Cody Rhodes' weight belt. I would love to have that weight belt, but I mean, there's no telling what this folks paid for that seat. But anyway,
it's like the most coveted seat in the whole ring.
But anyway, and of course, they're gonna have a match next week, and this is just something for Cody to do until we get to Royal Rumble, which I'm not sure that before Cody was my pick. And he was my pick to go against Roman Reigns. But after tonight, I'm not sure that... I don't know what's going to happen.
Especially since he won the Rumble last year, I don't know.
They should have... Cody should have won the belt at WrestleMania 39. But anyway, so we're going to have Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke Nakamura next week. The third match on the show was Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso against Imperium. And... the ref stopped the match. I guess it kind of looked like not Kaiser, but the other. What's the other one's name? Not Kaiser, but the other guy in Imperium.
I cannot think of his name.
But anyway, it kind of looked like he got his head batted on the mat, So therefore, it kind of the concussion protocol. I mean, they got to take the athletes, and the doctor come in the ring, and Jey Uso kind of looked stunned. I don't know what but anyway, they won due to ref stoppage. And then we got a Miz TV segment. And I thought it was going to be a Miz TV. They were advertising it with Judgment Day. R-Truth comes out. And then Dominic and JD come out. And of course, you could automatically see where this is going. And it turns into a tag team match with R-Truth and The Miz, which they were former tag team champions. They lost to The Rock and John Cena.
I think so. They've been together before.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
They lost The Rock's first match in like 10 years was he partnered with John Cena, and he fought the R-Truth and The Miz, So they're a tag team. And,
back again.
But anyway, R-Truth thinks he's part of Judgment Day, and I don't know what's going on with Judgment Day, but anyway, we didn't get a Miz TV segment. We got a tag team match, and of course Miz and R-Truth won. Let's see. Then we go to Rhea Ripley versus Ivy Neal, and of course Rhea Ripley won there. No surprise there. I knew she was going to win, but
yeah, I don't see them taking the title off her.
Yeah, she's probably going to be the champion until WrestleMania, and I don't know who's going to. I figured probably Becky Lynch, but
they may not take it off of her. They may keep it on her.
Yeah, she's. Then we got.
You think she will?
I don't know. We'll see. Then we got the former WWE champion and Jinder Mahal come out, and the crowd went mild. And I thought, well, then they're always bashing AEW, and here we got they've built this up.
They're like a former WWE champion's come out, and then they trot him out.
Yeah, which I knew somebody. I was really thinking Big E might have come out, but I don't know why. And then, but Jinder Mahal come out. He's bashing the U.S. and saying we don't like him because of the way he looks. And I mean, he looks fine to me. I don't have nothing against Jinder Mahal, but
what is he from, Canada?
Yeah, but I don't know. But anyway, and then The Rock come out, and boy, that crowd went crazy. And they go back and forth, and The Rock has a little rendition of the national anthem, and The Rock didn't quite seem like he had it all together like he normally does. I mean, it wasn't quite, but
everybody's happy to see him.
Yeah, of course, everybody's always happy to see
he's sporting his Rock merch.
Yeah. Everybody's always happy. Then they got in there and they bashed Baywatch a little bit. I guess I've never seen Baywatch. Have you seen Baywatch with The Rock in it?
I guess not.
Even The Rock kind of bashed Baywatch. I've never, I've never seen the Baywatch movie, so I don't know what that's about.
I guess not either.
But anyway, and of course, The Rock verbally assaults Jinder Mahal, and poor Jinder, he's, at least he's got that. He was right in one segment when he said he is one of 50 men who's held the WWF or WWE championship. So he's got that.
Can't take it away from him.
You can't take it away from him. I mean, Cody Rhodes is still chasing him.
He may never get it.
He may never get it. He may, I would have bet at my house on he was getting it last year.
I'm glad you didn't.
But anyway, so The Rock assaults him. Then he lays the people elbow on him. The Rock looks bigger than ever. I mean, you go back and watch WrestleMania 13. We were watching it the other day.
He's twice the size.
And yeah, he's twice the size now. Twice the age too. That's what's crazy. But anyway, neither here nor there. And The Rock says, I'm going to go out to San Diego and get some supper, or dinner, or whatever, about to eat, whatever, whatever it is they do. We say supper around here, but
get some supper.
Yeah. But anyway, and he says, I'm going to sit at I'm going to sit at a booth, or should I sit at a bar, or should I sit at the head of the table? And of course, no one. I mean, there's no, where do you go?
Missing that.
Yeah,
you know
where he's going.
He's calling out The Rock, basically, saying, I'm going to sit at the head of the table.
So, I mean, it's just no wonder WWE is such fire. We got CM Punk, we got Cody Rhodes, we got The Rock. I don't know, is he going to, I thought he was just coming out to, maybe.
Got Seth Rollins.
Yeah. So, I don't know, is he throwing shit? Are we getting the first hint at the WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia? Is that the main event? If it is, it does not need to be for the title. But how do you take the title off Roman? I don't know how you do that. I mean, where do you go?
You make him lose it to The Rock, and then The Rock lose it to someone else. But
The Rock doesn't need to be world champion, and quite frankly, Roman Reigns doesn't need to be a world champion. I mean, the world champion should be on TV every week, But I don't know how. I was for sure that it was going to be CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Night 1, night 2, we had Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Now I don't know. I mean,
Cody might get it.
And how does The Rock get to just come back and say, hey, I want the head of the table? He's going to get the...
Because he's The Rock.
What kind of clout, And of course, WWE loves that. They're going to, all week, that's going to be all over social media, and it'll be, 100 million views, The Rock coming back and whatnot. But, I feel bad for Cody Rhodes, so...
Well, and it's WrestleMania 40, so they're really going to be throwing out all the stuff.
We're going to try out all the legends. And then they had a segment with, I don't know where the Iron Sheik come into play. I guess Jinder Mahal, and The Rock and Iron Sheik had a conversation. Iron Sheik's in the heaven, and he was sitting there, But but anyway, the Iron Sheik and Jinder Mahal have a lot in common. They were one-time world champions, which Jinder Mahal had a pretty good run. But anyway, then we had Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks versus I didn't write the winner down on this match.
Which one?
Shayna Baszler and I can't remember.
I wasn't in there.
But I don't know who won that match. I remember watching the match, and I can't remember. I was just so. That's the problem with. That's why they put that segment in there to let the crowd rest before the main event. See if you can Google who won that match. Probably Tegan Knox and Natalia. I really.
Probably. Hang on. Like I said, I wasn't in there.
See, we got dead air here. Dead air is never a good thing.
Anyway,
so we'll get you the winner in a little bit. But anyway, we go on to the main event. Excellent match. I figured that I knew Drew McIntyre wasn't going over. I figured it would be Seth Rollins, but I kind of thought that they might try to do the cash in. Of course, we got the cash in tease. I don't really know what to think about this. What's going to happen with all
Shayna and Zoe Stark defeated Tegan and Natalia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So back to that match. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks won. But anyway, I don't know what's going to happen now with Damian Priest. I thought, I'm leaning towards he's probably going to have a failed cash in because I figure it's WrestleMania 40th. At the end of the night one, we're probably going to have CM Punk, new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Before tonight, we were watching it. You said that you thought that McIntyre was going to win.
Yeah, I figured Drew McIntyre was going to beat Seth Rollins, and then Damian Priest was going to come in and immediately cash in. But that didn't quite happen. It was a good match, good main event. I mean, Drew McIntyre come close, and Seth Rollins had that ring awareness and had that foot on the rope. But anyway, got a big week for wrestling. We're getting to that exciting time of the year, WrestleMania season. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Take that.